See what happens. Boom! We got brake lights. Hell yeah, guys! A go-kart with brake lights. Boom! Done. What's going on, everybody? Today we are starting a project by ending another one. Are you guys ready for this? Today we're dismantling the GMC. Alright, we got everything disassembled. I'm probably going to leave the steering on there and the rear axle and all that stuff just because I want to be able to put it in the shed. I may swap out these tires for the other cart just because they're wider and they're taller, so I might have a better gear ratio, but I'm gonna leave everything on here just so you know it's movable. I'll throw it in the shed, and the hardest part was getting the seat off. These front bolts were a pain in the butt. So I got the motor sitting right there, and I got gas tank parts and pieces in there. Batteries on charge. After sitting so long, it's still doing pretty good. It's at, I don't know if you guys can see that, 13.7. Seat down there, brake stuff down there. Oh yeah, and I got this new rack to try and sort all my parts and pieces out when I'm doing these projects. Alright, we got the mock-up pretty much done. So the motor. I was going to try and go back with a clutch, but if you actually put it on the motor plate where it's supposed to go, it winds up back here. So you can't put a sprocket. So we will go torque converter. So the plan is to slightly rebuild the torque converter, look at the specs and the different springs so we get what we want, and to also go with a bigger rear sprocket. Also with the motor, going to need to rewire it. I'll probably put a bracket right here for push start, stop, and running lights and headlights. Yes, I will have running lights and headlights on this setup. I also got a magnetic dipstick. I just put it in, so I don't know if it'll actually pick up anything that's on there, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a little bit of gunk on there. So it's already doing its job. Check that out. Huh. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Also for the motor, because I need to, last time I ran this, it was running really bad, so I'm going to rebuild the carburetor, probably clean up the intake. But I also got this for the air-fuel ratio. I'm hoping that it'll actually go in here. So I'm hoping this thing works. If not, then oh well. So we got torque converter. Gotta clean that up, set that the way we want. I don't know if I'm gonna go back with the gas tank on here. I might not. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Clean up the carburetor, do that. Rear sprocket change. Oh, I got these brackets to mount my brake light and my parking light. That'll work perfect there. And then also, oh, okay, well it's going there. On my first video, I had a lot of people saying, blah blah blah, you're so low to the ground. So what I did is, I got a whip antenna mount. I already drilled it out for it right there. And I got the whip antenna over there in one of those boxes. I got the wiring kit, so it's got for two, so one for these will probably be the running lights. These will be for the headlights. These are the headlights. Ooh, wow, those look really bad. I just pulled them out the box. That looks really, really bad, guys. Huh, weird. Okay. Wonder. Wow. That's actually really. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like messed up already. Guess I should have taken them out of the box. Okay. Well, that really sucks. To do the brake lights, I got two options. I got this push button. I could like mount it here, and as the throttle engages, it'll push this, or this. So as the spring gets pulled, it engages. So I thought about maybe mount it here, and then make a bracket right here where the nuts are, and then as it pulls it out, it turns on the brake lights. Yeah, that really sucks about those headlights. I'm gonna have to test those things and see if that affects the performance. If you guys have any ideas for a motor to put on this, because I do want to go to a different motor. Should I go with like a bigger Predator style motor? Should I just, save the $500, $600, $700 and go with find a motorcycle motor? Should I go with like a dirt bike 250cc or even something from T-Bolt USA? Either one of those. Just let me know what you guys think, what motor should actually go on this, because this is a big heavy cart and it can handle the torque. I mean, the tubing's huge. I know I'm gonna want to go faster. Oh yeah, got the mini bike out today too. I know I'm gonna want to go faster, and I know I'm gonna need a different motor, because I don't want to build the 212. That's too much. Plus I enjoy the electric start, if I'm being honest. So yeah, it's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Don't forget, leave comments down below what motor I should go with on this build. Like, let me know what motor I should do. Alright, let's have a recap of everything we've done on this first part of the project. So we got tail light installed, brake light installed, whatever you want to call it, installed, mounted. We built our plate for our battery box. We got our battery box mounted, all the wiring done for that. We got our sprocket to where it's going to line up with the pulley. Just had to cut some framing and then actually make my own notch to put the keyway in, and you can see right there's the keyway, and it runs and does well. Like I said, ran the wiring. We also mounted this so we can have our safety pole or flag, whatever. We also put the headrest back on, because why not? Up here we went ahead and built this plate, mounted the switches, got all the switches in, got all the switches ran. We also up here built this bracket right here for the brake sensor or engagement. Just links right to it with a spring. Depress that, and boom, the brake light works. And then obviously we installed the lights on the front end. Didn't have to build anything, just went off these holes that were already on the front. Didn't have to do anything else. Ran the wire, zip tied, secured everything. There's a look at the back of it. So, oh yeah, one more thing. Yeah, one more thing? Oh yeah, one more thing. We also mounted the rectifier. We built a bracket back here that mounts to the motor, and this keeps it straight from like jiggling and swiveling. So we got the rectifier mounted, reran those wires, cleaned them up, and we also put a magnetic oil plug on there because we needed to. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up the first part of the video. I'm gonna keep working, but that's it. That's the wrap up part. To end it off, I need you guys to tell me what motor should I eventually put on this thing. It's pretty big. It's a pretty decent sized cart. I would like to do 2-stroke engine motor. Should I do a big block? Should I do like a 670? I can put a 420, 454 on there, because if you look at the mounting plate already, I've got the 212 mounts, but it's got the spacing for the big blocks, the 420, 670, whatever. whatever sizes those are. It also has that mounting plate, like 390, so 420. It has that mounting as well. But, you know, I've got plenty of room over here, plenty of room over here, and we can mount a regular motor. And I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, leave a comment down below what motor you think I should eventually put on this thing. I'm going to get this thing running where it's cool, has lights and all kinds of other stuff, possibly. And just a good, fun, reliable kart. So, that's the end of the video. Appreciate you guys watching.